What's going on with our Oilers, folks? With the season just around the corner, there are stories floating around that could completely shift the team's fate. Some giving us hope, others leaving a knot in our stomachs. There's a name out there that could change the whole attack, a roster move already dividing the fans, and some uncertainty hanging over the league's best player. The vibe is equal parts tension and hope, and I've got to ask, do you think we're ready? You're not going to believe what's coming today. So grab a seat, hit that like, and let's dive right in. If you're a true Oilers fan and want to catch all the news, rumors, and controversies before anyone else, subscribe to the channel now. We're aiming for 2,000 subscribers, and every new fan makes a difference. Picture this, Oilers fans, less than a week until the regular season, and there's still a winger with 22 goals last season out there on the market. Can you believe Jack Roslovic is unsigned? Even crazier, he came this close to wearing blue and orange. The word is he got an offer from a top Western Conference team, maybe the Oilers themselves, and turned it down. That's the kind of news that spins your head. What was Roslovic thinking? Here's the kicker. He apparently didn't feel valued. If a Stanley Cup runner-up puts a contract on the table and he says no, the message is clear. The money wasn't enough. But you've also got to look at it from our side. Can you imagine what he could have added alongside McDavid and Draisaitl? We're talking about a winger who's carried a secondary scoring line before. Now picture him getting feeds from McDavid, moving into space Draisaitl creates. The offensive upside would be unreal. Strategically, this highlights a recurring issue with the Oilers, one we all know too well. There's an over-reliance on the stars. McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman can't be the only ones putting pucks in the net. That's not sustainable over 82 games plus playoffs. One injury, one heavy-handed matchup, and suddenly the scoring dries up. Roslovic could have been the piece that turns depth into a weapon. Not just a boost, but a chance to spread the offensive load. But his refusal casts doubt on everything. Was it really about money, or was it the Canada factor? Higher taxes, intense media scrutiny, and fan pressure aren't small considerations. That's the kind of dilemma that frustrates Edmonton fans. Because sometimes off-ice factors seem to weigh more than the chance to chase the cup. Fans are split. Some think the Oilers should go all in, show they're serious about scoring and ready to invest. Others wonder if it's worth paying big for a player who's hesitating to take the next step. Meanwhile, the season's knocking on the door. Every day, Roslovic isn't in blue and orange is a missed opportunity. If the Oilers want to compete, they need answers fast. Then there's the heart of the preseason drama, the final cuts. With the opener coming up Tuesday, the debate in Edmonton is intense. 8 players are already gone, but critical decisions remain. Local analyst Jason Gregor sparked chatter on X, asking, "Which 3 do you think gets sent down?" The flood of responses showed just how divided oil country is. Interestingly, fans aren't overly attached to the veterans. Most reactions lean toward keeping the young talent and cutting some experienced names like Troy Stecher, Curtis Lazar, and Max Jones. That tells you a lot. Patience with pieces that aren't contributing has run out, while excitement around prospects is real. It's not simple though. Lazar just signed as a free agent, Jones came in via trade, and Stecher, while not flashy, adds stability on the blue line. Cutting any of them might sound easy in theory, but the NHL is a game of risk. Players like Alec Regula can't just be exposed without a chance of losing them for nothing. After a year of recovery, Regula's finally showing a ceiling higher than expected. Can you risk that now? At the same time, players like Matt Savoy, Ike Howard, and David Tomasek are also in play because they're waiver exempt. That gives management flexibility, but there's another layer. With Tomasek, his contract bonuses complicate cap calculations. Cut him and bring him back. And the financial hit rises. Sometimes the math talks louder than talent. Fans notice. Some have even suggested moving heavy veteran contracts like Matthias Janmark or Adam Henrique. But realistically, that's more likely next summer than now. For the moment, the dilemma is finding 3 cuts that balance youth, experience, and cap control. These decisions may seem small, but they aren't. Who stays and who goes now can shape team chemistry for the first months and fan confidence in management. And you can feel it in the air. Any misstep will be scrutinized game by game. With less than a week until puck drop, Oil Country is caught between excitement and anxiety. How is it that Connor McDavid, the best player in the world, hasn't signed an extension yet? Just thinking about it sends the heart racing. McDavid isn't just our captain, he's the symbol of hope, the engine keeping this team competitive. And right now, just before another cup chase, there's this cloud of uncertainty. GM Stan Bowman says talks are positive, but words don't calm nerves. McDavid isn't in a rush, and that in itself is a huge signal. Each day without a deal shows he's looking beyond the numbers. He's testing the franchise's real readiness. Aging roster, frustrating playoff exits, questionable moves. McDavid wants to know if this team can actually bounce back. Rumor has it, he's not even demanding astronomical money. Some say his annual figure could be below the dream $16 million. Imagine that. The world's best player willing to take less to ensure a competitive roster. That's not just bold. It's obsession with winning. Those recent playoff eliminations clearly left scars, now turned into fuel. Meanwhile, fans are split between hope and fear. Many see the delay as strategy, pressure on management to act and strengthen the roster. Others fear the nightmare scenario, losing McDavid, something no one in Edmonton dares imagine. Losing him wouldn't just be losing a star, it'd be losing the soul of the franchise. Bowman tries to ease concerns, saying the focus is on preparation, but fans aren't fooled. An unsigned contract is a ticking time bomb. The season might start with McDavid on ice, but every game without a confirmed deal raises the pressure. In the end, it comes down to one question. Does McDavid believe Edmonton will give him a team capable of winning? That answer hasn't come yet. Until it does, every piece of news, every rumor, fuels endless debate in the stands and online. Oil Country has never been more desperate to hear their star say, "I'm staying. Take a deep breath, fans." Because what we've seen today makes it clear this season kicks off with drama, strategy, and emotion. From the missed chance to land Jack Roslovic to the crucial roster cuts, veteran uncertainties, and the ongoing McDavid saga, the Oilers' path has never been more tense. But that's exactly what separates the greats, turning pressure into fuel for victory. Now, tell me, do you think this is the year we finally raise the Stanley Cup? Hit that like, comment, and let's ride this season together.